Okay, so yippee, here we are again, rounding the corner on day 7, about to do the victory lap as I put my head on the pillow and sip my last sip of kombucha for the evening. I woke up and weighed in at 125. Now, I wonder how that happened. I don't know. I did have a lot of juice yesterday, but I don't know. I don't know why, but I'm not gonna argue with the scale. Scale knows what it's talking about. I'm assuming. So, um, today, well, I got up. I only had about 2 hours of sleep because I have been pulling apart my house and then putting it back together again and throwing stuff out and blah 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 and it's just really stressful. It's just very stressful for me. I went through old family photos today, and it's just really, trying to go through papers and memorabilia, and and to, I threw out quite a few photos that are just, random photos, but not really unique. Fam pictures people took on trips. My mother took on trips in particular, just of the countryside. Nice photos, but with the internet, we have so many visual images. She used to take visual images to paint, and in those days, you sort of needed something to work from. But anyway, um, it's getting easier to throw stuff out, easier and easier to throw stuff out. The more stuff I throw out, the more stuff I can throw out, and that's a good thing. But very challenging, and I was extremely fatigued, but I just kept going. I have to get up tomorrow and meet the or call the guy at the storage place and tell him that I'm not going to store my stuff at his place, which is success because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to see if I could get to a point where I wouldn't need to pay for storage, and I did. I figured out a way to get everything stowed and still have a streamlined look, relatively speaking. All things being relative, and I was very tired, and one of the things I do when I'm tired is I eat. There's something about being really fatigued and just kind of wandering around. I'll snack just to kind of basically just, kind of do something other than whatever it is I'm doing. And, I don't really need food. That's not what I need, and all the liquids I was drinking were just fine. Um, right now, I'm drinking a kombucha. I did have a cup of coffee because I had to go. I was looking at a dresser I'm going to buy, and I had to drive and talk to people. And I wanted to be somewhat cognizant, somewhat alert. So I did have a cup of coffee, and I put sugar in it. I did. I put raw sugar in it, and it was very tasty. Um, Check the calorie count on a teaspoon of sugar. It's not that much, but it's still not what you're supposed to do. And I did have a Coke, and that's not a juice fast, but it's a fluid fast. And I'm just happy I'm sticking with my intention and my promise to myself. It's like I'm sticking to my promise to myself, and the fact that I do check in at night, it helps me to stay honest because at least I have sort of I have to make a report. I have to make a report, and I don't want to report. Oh well, at about 3 o'clock, I sat down and I had, some soup, and I don't want to do that. And I've done that before. I broke down and have some soup. I feel like I want to have something warm. Nah, don't need it. And there's all the food in the world for me later. I can eat all the food in the world. Not quite, but whatever I want. But not today. So today's 7. I got 2 more days to do. Tomorrow will be the next to the last day, and then Tuesday will be the victory lap. So that's it. I'm glad that I'm staying with this, and whether I lose the amount of weight that I speculated or postulated, it's not really the issue. What I have lost weight. I've lost 5 pounds in 6.5, 7 days. It's pretty good. I can't think of any other way to do that and not be hungry. So that's it. I'm good to go for today, and we'll check in tomorrow.